Try and start it first time.
Come on, give it a good pull.
God, there's nothing there. Oh, there. Hello, my name is Martin.
And welcome back to another video.
Where are we, Marcus?
We're on the Sheffield and Tinsley Canal.
Sheffield and Tinsley Canal, on his manor, basically.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
We're doing some volunteer work for the Canal River Trust.
So, as you know, recently we've done quite a few interesting things with the Canal and River Trust, but one of the things we've been asking about is voluntary work. What do the volunteers get up to? What kind of jobs can you get? Interesting jobs can you get volunteering for the Canal and River Trust? So we're going to try and give you an insight into that. Today we're in Sheffield, on the Sheffield and Tinsley Canal, as Marcus says, and we're going to go and tackle some overgrown buddleia bushes. Let's crack on. So this is Victoria Quays in Sheffield, our trusty vessel for the day. Marcus is on it. Yes, it's not. Well, I thought it was like a jetty, but it's not. This is what we're going out on. This is the pontoon, and it gets motorised. What's with the hat? Have you decided today you're going to try and look like a match?
yeah, that's the objective for today.
So once we got going, there was me, Marcus, and 3 other volunteers, plus a gentleman from the Canal and River Trust who was kind of coordinating, and off we went, and it was all very pleasant. We're cutting back some buddleia. So as you may or may not know, buddleia is an invasive species, and it overgrows on the canal, and it sort of like narrows, I suppose, if you like. So we're out today cutting it back, basically, and what we wanted to do was have a go at some voluntary work to show you basically what the Canal and River Trust do, and if you were to volunteer, what you might end up doing. It's absolutely wonderful. It's the 1st of February. We've got not bad weather, have we?
It's all right,
it's a bit chilly, but it's not raining. That's the main thing, and it's an adventure for me because I'm in Sheffield. Anyway, let's crack on. Yeah, there's a lot of old stuff here, isn't there?
Yes, lots.
Look at this sort of thing here. I wonder what that's been. And the arch. He's clocked the arch down there. So that's been something. A lot of history of steelworks and stuff and industry in Sheffield, as you may or may not know. So you see the problem here, all this here. So we're going to have a go at attacking that and getting rid of some of that. Now you could argue that something's nesting in there, but it doesn't, because it's just overlapping the water. So any nests are further back into the canal bank. So we're just turning the pontoon round now. Just to get it out of the canal, not put it in. Right, the trick is to get in far enough to get a decent bit off.
We found your sea legs now.
Yeah, not too bad now, yeah.
No, it's not, is it? When you start getting used to it working.
I thought, oh go. I'm going to be sick of this, am I? How are we doing, Marcus?
Good, quite fun actually.
You won't know, working up a sweat. You'd never get near that thing. You'd be full of insects and all sorts of things attacking you. So now's the time to do it, really. But it's actually quite satisfying, isn't it, Marcus?
Yeah.
And obviously you're in quite a nice setting here. The scars of work there on his face. Get a move on his face. Are you ready for a brew, Marcus?
I am.
How Barbie?
Oh yes. Look at that, James. You're missing it. Marcus, bro.
Bro time.
Yorkshire tea.
Wow.
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 So anyway, while we're having a brew and we're having a bit of a break from that buddleia bush, I could call it something else to be honest with you, it whacked me in the eye a few times. When you're looking at the Canal River Trust website, keep an eye out for little open days, because here we are at Marple Locks a few months ago. We got rained off, but take a look at this stunning architecture here. When you think about this, late 1700s, absolutely wonderful. Just look at that. This place was amazing. So get yourself down to your local canal or get on the Canal and River Trust website and check some of these places out. This Marple Locks was an adventure in itself. Look at this. Fantastic. Oh, here we are. Oh, we could have come down here anyway.
What?
We could have come down here anyway. Basically, it comes out next to the locks. There, look at them. And talking of bridges, would you look at that? Look at the little ramp at the side. I absolutely love these sort of things. I'm always blown away by some of the architecture. Anyway, we were down at Marple Locks that day, and like I say, we're throwing it down. We got invited onto a boat for a trip up the canal, which we didn't expect. James was there, poor little Timmy was there, getting drowned. He became like a drowned rat. But a good day was had by all. Oh, wet bum.
It's just nothing's going to be dry today, unfortunately.
Timmy, don't jump off.
We need to get out and then he won't jump then.
And there's a pizza boat. The Waltzing Matilda, you can actually order a pizza on that. And coffee. Looking pretty good that. I might have to have a walk up here. Oh, there's a queue. Look at that, there's a queue of people there. Yeah.
Oh, buzzing.
We'll come and get one in a bit.
Time you open till?
Quite popular. Pizza oven there on the back. We didn't think we'd be doing this today. There you go, just a nice little pleasant day, little trip up the canal on a boat that we didn't expect to do. So it's worth looking at the Canal River Trust website because there's all sorts of these things going on all the time. Meanwhile, back in Sheffield. Right, so we're getting ahead of ourselves here. We're having to take a moment to clear what's actually on the pontoon because the bush is still putting up quite a fight, to be honest with you. There's still a bit of a way to go. But anyway, if you're interested in this kind of thing, any sort of volunteer work, it very much depends on what you can do, what your ability is. This has been great this morning. Obviously, I always say to you, look on the website, the Canal and River Trust website, but there are Facebook groups as well. There's a national Canal and River Trust Facebook group, and there's a local one here for the Tinsley and Sheffield Canal. So I'm sure if you go online, you'll find a way, if you were interested of getting to do some volunteer work. It's certainly a brilliant and productive way to spend a Saturday morning. So this is an example of what the volunteers have done. You see the path there, and you see all the ivy, so they've cut that back. And the chap that's on the boat with me is telling me they didn't know that little curb was in there, that ridge. But you can see now it can be, you can get pushchairs, wheelchairs, people can cycle down there now. So it's quite beneficial for everyone really. How are you doing?
Alright, say more the effort is actually cutting it up after you've cut it off there and putting it in bags.
Yeah, because once it comes from there, it ends up there. And we have to get it into bite-sized chunks into there. So it's quite a laborious job. Right, and the bush is still putting up a fight, despite the use of saws. Put your back in it. Right. Try and get it going first time there. Oh, right. Second time. Well done.
Well done.
So as we head back to Victoria Quay in Sheffield, all we need to do is dock the pontoon. They take the outboard motor off, and then all that buddleia bush has to go into skips. So then we have to unload the boat basically. But we actually had a great time. It was just a couple of hours. Marcus actually really enjoyed it, and fair play to him because he put 100% in. He proper got involved and he proper went for it. So fair play to Marcus for doing it. So check out what they're doing. They don't think they just do Saturday mornings. It's be various times, and there's various jobs to do from from cutting back bushes and things like that to you know, lock keeping. I think they can do it. You can do as well. Marcus,
Yeah.
you've done a day's work.
I know.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. Quite fun actually. Yeah.
And the gentleman that runs the volunteer groups here has just been telling us to do wellness walks, nature walks, history walks, and that's just here at where are we?
Victoria Keys.
Victoria Keys in Sheffield.
So if you fancy volunteering, get yourself on the website, sign up, and there'll be bound to be something near you. Get yourself involved.
On a canal near you.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed ourselves. We're going for something to eat now, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
And I'll see you all
In the next video.
Bye for now.
now.